still calls?
Yeah, just like.
Tell her now. Tell her now. Tell her, don't call me anymore.
We don't need you.
Don't call me back.
Hey!
Don't call me back.
Hey!
Shake it one time. Don't call me back.
Hey my beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Woo! Today I have my panelists. We have introduce yourself.
Konica. Progress.
And I'm Toby.
So the topic is, do nice guys deserve a chance, and is decent enough?
Okay.
Wow.
That's very tough.
So let's hear from the ladies first. Do nice guys deserve a chance?
I don't understand. Like,
Okay, just because they're, nice, they seem nice, they have a good they seem like they have a good personality.
Yeah.
And let's say I'm a guy, right? Or even Toby or Tori, they approach you. Oh, you know what? I think you're, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know how you guys talk. They try to run game or
I don't know.
they're trying to pick you up, and they're basically like, you know what? I really want to get to know you better. In your head, you're thinking, okay, he's a decent guy. He didn't talk to me any type of way. His approach was actually pretty decent, pretty nice. Mm-hmm. Do you think because his approach was nice or decent, or do you think his demeanor, just because it seemed like, oh, okay, you know what, he seems like a good person, do you still give him a chance because of that? Or is your no a no? Or if you're not feeling him.
Oh, if I'm not feeling him, I'm not feeling him.
Okay, even if he approached you and he's like, oh, I think you're so beautiful, like I would love to get to know you better.
No, because I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice. Like, you like me, I don't like you. That's not fair to me.
Right.
That I have to force myself to have the feelings that you easily have for me. Like, I just feel like it's unfair to me.
Okay.
Okay, so I would not give a chance.
You would not give him at all.
No.
Okay. Kanika?
I hope you have your answer ready.
Guys think differently than women.
They sure do.
So I don't know. I feel like with guys, they're just like, oh, she's nice, let me go. She's nice, let me go. Oh, she's nice, let me go. What you say? Wow. Guys think in that sense, but women, we're very we're more picky, if that makes sense. Like, men aren't as picky. So like us, if a guy is nice, that's great. If he's persistent and there's potential, then maybe. Like, if he's just that guy who's just nice.
Really, we don't like that.
Just because he's nice doesn't mean he's lame. Because the way you're saying it,
That's
because he's
true.
nice, doesn't mean he's lame. He just seems decent, he just seems nice, and he approaches you. What if he actually looked good? Like, his personality in that moment matches his physical appearance. Nah, I know you guys are going to say no. If he just looks okay, not necessarily ugly or hideous. To you, he's average. To you, he's average. He approaches you, he's not being disrespectful or, like, hey, what's up, progress, I don't know how you guys do it, but would you still give him a chance?
What's up, sweetheart? That's not like.
You guys can talk too. You guys can talk too.
I mean, what would they say though?
Okay, what would they say, Toby?
So the thing is, to me, personally, I feel like that word nice needs to be defined.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So you need more than, so for some people, you probably need more than a moment to vibe with them. Some people are very cautious when it comes to meeting other people. They might just come across to you, this guy, man, why is he just moving anyhow? Why is he just, he's nice. He's not rude and everything, but should you accept to date that kind of person? Maybe, you can always give the person a chance though, but
that is true.
Going forward to relationship, I think you should probably take your time to judge, but people should argue with me.
We're listening. You actually like your point. Yeah.
Basically, you want to be
She actually wants to argue about.
Wait. You want to be able to chase. So if she says yes the first time, you're not interested because you want to be able to chase her. If she said no.
Oh no, that's not like my.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Because Kanika said you want to be able to chase, and you kind of agree with that.
I mean that works too in an aspect. I mean, I personally don't do that, but
You don't chase.
How do you approach
Big man,
girls, Sophie?
let's
I need to
go.
know.
You don't chase. You just let them come. You just come.
I don't look at you. Eye
Come here.
contact.
You're
Let's
like,
go.
Eye contact.
so I start by. I like you. You like me.
even if you don't
Check
like
here.
it.
Yes or no?
The question goes both ways too. Like if a guy meets a girl
Okay.
and the girl is nice,
Okay.
it doesn't mean that they can date. It just means that she's nice
And he's nice.
and he's nice, and then they can just look at each other from afar and then see what
Scope each
happens.
other.
See what happens.
Okay.
From afar.
Okay.
How would you approach
Me?
someone?
Oh yeah. Let's get on that
Well,
topic.
ask
You never
you.
answered. Oh, back
Sorry,
on
what?
I mean, how do you approach a girl? We're just asking generally. How do you?
Okay.
Not all men, but you.
No, just
I try to sight from afar. I try to gauge.
Sight
the
that
kind
Is
of-
that a
No.
Nigerian thing?
I think it is. No.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Continue.
We have
So-
something to say.
Yeah.
yeah.
So like for me, I like to try to imagine the kind of reaction I'm going to get. If you know what I mean.
Is it because of
don't
rejection?
I don't like rejections.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
I've gotten
That
it
makes
so many
everybody-
times. I think I can probably write it.
Yeah, but you guys should be used to that though. Like no offense. Like you guys
You
should
never
be
get
used
used
to
to
that.
it.
No,
You
no,
never
that
get
was-
used to it.
Really?
No, because you're the ones chasing
but
us,
she's not
right?
gonna
It's-
yell.
we're not always going to be the ones to say yes. So you have to
see it that
mentally
way.
prepare
I see
yourself
about
for
it.
no.
Regardless of how the no sounds, it's still a no. See,
yeah.
the most painful no's
know,
are
you're
the
so-
no's that are sweet. Like, I'm so sorry.
Not you.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. That's the best way is just say like, see, can't walk. Me and you, see, just move on. At least
So that would be
One thing-
See, seriously, that one you will know there's no hope. But then when she's like, yeah, let's just be friends, you start
For
like,
now, you
maybe
like, it's
if
possible.
I
You know what?
nah,
Wait. Let me say one thing. You
That's
Nigerian
good though,
guys.
what he's saying.
Progress, you're with me on you Nigerian guys, even if we say no, the nice way.
Oh,
How you
yeah.
put it? Even if we say there's no chance, you will not walk or have fun,
They wanna be persistent.
they will still chase you.
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like
Yeah,
Tiroya
I
would
think
be
they
that
would
one.
change
I feel like
their
Tiroya would be that one. Here, I feel like they're two different.
Toby is more like an
Different-
observer.
chill, yeah.
Observer. He will observe your personality, see if you maybe you're feeling him. If you're not, he's gonna be like,
How do you know if
You
someone
are-
is feeling you?
Oh,
Sorry
you
to
know.
cut you off. How do you know if someone is feeling you?
So it's like it's like litmus test. You drop and then you move back and then you wait for it like.
I feel like
I
we
see.
all know. Like you can catch the vibe. I'm not trying to use the word vibe, but we can catch the energy. You can tell
Well,
in a way. You can tell.
You know,
If a guy
I'm
likes you, we can definitely tell.
Approach girls?
How do you approach girls, Toria?
Or girl.
Oh, girl.
like,
That's a
like-
big question. That's a very big question.
It's just both. I'm just.
Yeah, like she said already, it's not good.
Oh really?
I'm a major and be like,
I would have never.
but yeah, I go straight up because
Wow.
I don't want to
No sugarcoating.
Sugarcoating.
I like that.
Let's know. So, but
Straight shooter. I like that.
But another thing is that there's something about me, and I believe it's in most guys, the ego that the man's ego that I don't want to hear no, obviously. So for me, that makes me want to keep on asking the person.
Wow.
Do I know by?
That's the Nigerian guy we all
That
know.
is
That's a good thing.
No, it is. I like
That's
persistent guys.
Persistence
Yeah.
shows that you like. I feel like it shows that someone is serious about it. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm really interested in you. I'm interested in you. But again, some men too.
exactly. But
That's
at
man
what
that
point do you guys
says
no?
Thank
At
you.
what point do
Thank
you
you.
accept the no? Like,
Yeah,
okay,
once-
she has said no so many times.
That's a good question. Yeah.
What do you
Is there like a
Like,
time
what's the
limit?
line?
Maybe you should tell
I
us.
feel like that time is when the desire has kind of left us. Like, there's no time frame for it. Like, you can say no 1,000 times, I'll still be chasing you 1,001 times.
Oh my
But where's the line though? Because
Right,
at some
like-
point we're gonna look at you like, okay, okay, this one is really annoying,
Yeah.
or we're gonna be like, okay, wow, like
He's really
he really
persistent.
wants me, you know?
But it's
And
still-
that forced the reaction of the lady. Like, for example, while in uni, like, you know, you meet girls and yeah, this one they shun you anyhow.
Cold-hearted.
You know that because they have because of your ego again, you don't want to keep on going through that whole shunning and snubbing you and everything. So just be like, okay, this one is no good. Let me just forget this one. The other girls there, and we have our clique as guys. I'll be like, guy, this one.
Guy, just leave it.
Letting fish there inside water, just move on.
Plenty of fish.
I have a question to that. Like, what about her body language, how she talks to you? Like, what is it that tells you she's not interested?
Like I said, her response, like her and just pushing you aside and like aggressively pushing you aside, like, no, I don't want to have anything to do with you in public again. For that matter, like when a lady does it in public, for me, it's more like, okay, I don't like being embarrassed. So I'm like, okay, nope, that's it.
But you know,
Let's move
the
on.
funny thing is, I've had a personal experience with that. A situation that was completely the opposite of that. This girl, it was back when I was in school then, across the sea. Yeah.
You did not just say across the sea. Okay.
So,
Okay.
So I liked this girl, yeah. And she was...
You have to be serious. He likes the girl.
She was dating my friend.
Wow.
And you liked her when she was dating your friend.
That's a juicy story right there.
Yeah, it is. Story time. Let's go. Yeah.
Maybe he liked her before his friend and the girl got together, and he still
No.
has
No.
Let's hear it from you.
All right, give it the floor. The floor is yours, sir.
I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
So, but I let's just say they broke up. And then
They did, or
they
like we're
did.
saying that they did?
They did.
Oh, okay.
And so I kind of got into the situation. I asked this girl out, okay? She was like, yeah, I like you too. Let's just see what happens.
What?
And believe you me, let's just see what happens. Lasted about 1 year, and then I'm not kidding. Like my very good friends know this story. I really, I don't know what happened. I think she probably made.
Were you in love?
Food. I don't know.
He loved her. Wow.
No.
Wait. So this whole time, your friend, did you tell your friend, the one that broke up with the girl, did you tell your friend like, hey, I like her? I wanna.
After the 1 year and a half.
No. It was during the. I mean, the guy was pretty cool with it. Like,
Okay,
he was
so
very mature about it.
were you guys good friends or just like, oh, that's
Not
just
like
my friend?
good friends. It was good friends with my good friend, but we
He was
weren't,
just a
like,
friend.
in the same.
Like an acquaintance.
Exactly,
type of thing.
something like that.
Okay, that's different because
So
if he
that-
was a close friend, I would have been like, you're kind of wrong for that, Toby.
Yeah.
No, no,
So like
no, no,
that was
no,
your
no.
first heartbreak. Was that your first heartbreak?
Huh?
That was it. What was that? Was that
Yeah,
your first
so
heartbreak?
the story, so I was there for like a year and a half, and then it got to a point where I was like, I'd already lost interest.
Yeah.
And then
She's playing games.
I was like really bitter because it felt really bad for someone to like just string it along.
Yeah.
Like then we would go to club in
remember.
school, then back in school, like I would see her dancing with other guys, like rocking, like shaking.
Oh yeah,
hands.
those things we catch up.
Shaking
Oh yeah,
hands.
those things we catch up. Guys, like
Do it again, do it again. Shake it.
Yeah. Those sounds
I
like
have another question,
I
right?
don't pick a call.
You don't think you what?
I don't pick a call till now.
She still calls?
Yeah, just like.
Tell her now. Tell her now. Tell her, don't call me anymore. It's
we
it's
don't
done.
need you.
Don't call me back.
Hey!
Call me back.
Hey!
Shake your Period.
Don't call.
Everybody together, say period. 1, 2, 3. Period.
Oh my.
What's the
Okay, guys. I have another question.
Okay.
It's still the same question, but let's just kind of like flip the roles, right? Don't you know like how our friends and how our moms are like, oh, give him a chance. He's a good guy. We always say that word. He's a good guy. Now, what if? Now, what your parent says that to the guy? What if it's now a girl pursuing the guy? What if, okay, so
These
listen
are
to how
American moms.
No. Listen. Our African moms, right? Jamaican moms, American moms. They're always telling us to give him a chance, whoever he is, because he's a good guy. You came to your mom, you tell her, oh, this guy keep pursuing, I'm not interested, it's not gonna work. She finally meets the guy, or however that happens, and she's like, progress. He's a good guy. Just give him a chance. He's a good guy. Now, would your parents say the same thing to a guy if it was the girl trying to pursue the guy? Would your mom or would your dad come to you and be like, oh, give her a chance. She's a good girl. Or would we see that in a different way? Because I feel like it's a double standard. We're always telling the girls to give the guy a chance because he seems like a good guy or a decent guy. But when it comes to a guy, it's more like, oh, she looks thirsty. Oh, why is she on you like that? What's wrong? Is she okay? Like, we're always viewed as crazy if we, in a way, like, pursue the guy. But our parents will never tell their sons, like, oh, give her a chance. You get what I mean? Unless maybe that girl's like a family friend and you guys grew up together. That one is a different situation. We're just talking about somebody from the outside. Like, somebody who wants to get to know you better. So how do you feel about that?
I haven't been in that situation.
See?
I can't relate.
But like,
I'm trying to think of a moment, but like,
exactly. Because why are we always pressured to give the person a chance just because he seems nice or decent or he has a good heart or whatever? That can all be deceiving at one moment or one meeting or whatever. But why is there never a pressure on guys to do that? Not saying my own parents have pressured me because they already know. But I'm just saying, like, it's never like you saw Toby's and Saro's reaction. They can't relate.
I've been in that situation.
Yeah, girl, I know you. Girl, it's different for girls, but I'm just saying for like guys, like, why is it that way? Like, would your parents ever tell you to go after a girl, to give a girl a chance that was pursuing you? Like, why is it different for girls than it is for guys?
I think it's just the culture, it's the system. You feel like the guys are supposed to chase girls and not the other way around. Have you ladies ever chased a guy? Like pursue? Like the serious one?
Oh, shoot.
I don't want to stay on camera. I'm shy.
I can't.
Yeah, we don't need a chorus as that. We need
let's hear
You're right.
Then progress.
Okay.
Go ahead, Hanukkah. You got this.
I feel like I've been in a situation like that before.
Do tell.
And it's not good.
So you just
I've tried to slide in there.
I mean, that's okay.
Wow.
That's just shooting your shot. You're not chasing.
Wait, did you slide in
Ladies.
the DM because you
Ladies.
wanted him, or was
I
it
was
just like a
interested.
friendly? Oh.
But ladies, don't do it.
Don't tell the ladies not to do it. It's a free world. Do what you want.
You can
No.
do
Do
it.
what you want.
You're setting yourself for a heartbreak.
Why? That's not
Don't
true.
say that. Don't say
No,
that.
at least, okay, from my experience.
I agree 80%.
From my experience,
80%.
it depends. Obviously, it depends on the guy, but the conversation will then get. I recommend it just because naturally, like, guys are chasers, and I feel like it's their job to chase you.
So what exactly
I feel like
That's cut that.
You have to
Please.
call that.
No, guys are not. It's not our job.
It's your
Please,
job.
I'm sorry,
please,
it is.
please,
Who
please.
said it is?
We
It's your
enjoy
job.
it.
It is.
It's not
enjoy
a
it, but
yes.
doesn't mean that
It's your job.
Don't say that. We enjoy, but
It's
it's
your.
not.
It's. I'm gonna stick to my firm. It's a guy's job. My dad has always taught me that anyway. Men are chasers.
It is.
He's always like, remember, men are chasers. But anyway, me trying to slide in the DM, it never worked.
So like, what'd you say?
What did you say?
Did you just say, hey?
No, I think I was more so just like, I just comment on like things that I notice about them. Like if they're
Nice
if there's
abs.
something. No.
I like the six pack.
I like the 8 pack that's going on down there.
Now, if I see that they're interested in like starting some kind of company or something, I'll ask about that.
No.
Or like if they're into music
Love
or
the
something.
I love the idea.
for me, if I notice like they're not really interested in the sense of responding in depth to the questions, then I'm just like, okay, yeah, you know.
So it just.
I mean, that's not too bad.
It just dies.
So you've never like been persistent before and be like,
That's
like, I really like your
Then you didn't
ideas,
really
we can share
Like,
mine.
She didn't really chase. She just shoot her shot. She
Oh,
didn't.
that was not
like
a
She
chase.
wasn't
Yeah, that was
persistent.
not a chase.
Just
Yeah.
sliding in the DM, that's chasing to me.
No,
But that's shooting your shot.
Like, just get it in.
But
Women, they will change it. They will change it. We are shooting our shot, they're not chasing.
My version of chasing is you being persistent after me. She wasn't
Exactly.
persistent. She shoot her
just-
shot. He tossed
For a
her
little
the
while.
bag.
And she left.
for a little while.
She had a
And
chase.
then-
I need something.
How little is this wow?
Months?
How little is this wow? Is it for a month?
Just probably no more than a month.
Okay, that's chasing. Okay, it's a month.
Oh,
Only
That's
for
chasing.
days.
Chasing
No
for a
more
month?
They chase for
every
2
day.
days.
For a
You
month?
were chatting him up every day.
Was it
Not
every
every day. Like if he posts something on his story,
Oh my
I would
God,
probably
you're
comment
commenting
on
on
it.
everything.
Not everything.
Stop with the brother.
Has
She don't comment now?
Listen, I've done that only twice, and that was it.
Twice?
Wow.
She's a chaser, guys. She's a chaser.
You have to chase her. That's good.
If you're posting
it's not
pictures,
good.
she was sliding up the.
But do you
She's a
do you
teacher.
think you can still do it again? Under the right circumstances.
But what are the right
No,
circumstances?
I don't think I would ever. I don't
Like,
honestly.
if he was entertaining, that means he's interested. That wouldn't be chasing that if he's interested and you were actually
Or,
responding back.
I mean, you guys just talked and you vibed and he didn't follow up and then you're like, it's nice.
You know, it was kind of like how a guy chases and the girl isn't really interested. Like, it's just like the conversation falls off type thing. Pretty much the same thing, just flipped. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
I can't do that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Progress.
Progress.
They just stop responding.
Straight up you.
Or me.
Be serious.
Have I?
Be serious.
I'm thinking.
I'm saying, I'm ready for your story. What are you
It's not a story.
Okay, so I can only help the person by like maybe following them so that they can follow me back. Like, but I don't have any memory of messaging any guy first. Like I have.
Wow. Not even
I've
a
never
hey.
No.
I don't want to say hey.
Yeah.
Never.
I have.
Wow.
And it's
I can probably like extend your story reply. Maybe you reply to my story and then I'll reply like more enthusiastic and like try to make it
got
more
it.
detailed than just thanks. That's the only way, but I don't think I've ever started a conversation.
I agree with progress.
myself.
I just can't. It's not in me.
I haven't even
like,
tried to not do it. I just
It's not in
haven't done
you.
it, like-
It's not in me. Like, what do I look like chasing a guy? Like, I'm
Well,
sorry.
I'm God's world.
Sorry. It's not. At this point,
Listen, it was twice and that was it, okay?
Wait.
Wait,
was once,
two different
twice.
situations.
she mentioned it already.
Yes.
Oh.
And that was
It's
that.
not bad.
On that.
See,
It's
be
not bad.
yourself.
Thank you. You would never have known how it feels if you didn't.
Yeah, if you like chase up, chase up.
We gotta get
Exactly.
Right.
Be with your chest.
I learned my lesson. Okay, I learned my lesson.
Oh,
that
wow.
was that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They always say
You can just
contact
follow
does
him
charm.
next time.
Exactly.
You know, just follow him. If he doesn't say anything, leave him. That's it.
Wait, so
What's
you
his happening?
wait, so progress. You will follow the person, and then if he doesn't say anything, you won't say anything. You just
Yeah,
be
no.
dying inside, like this
The
guy.
thing is, like, I don't think I've ever been interested in someone
Yeah.
that's not in person. So from
That's
our
true.
vibe in person
That's
already, I
weird.
already know that I should follow you or I should not follow you.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
if I see like, oh, you be looking at me sometimes, I'll be looking at you. I'm like, okay, let me look for them on social media and follow them. But I haven't really liked someone online.
Yeah,
Like,
to me
just
that's.
saw the person online.
Yeah,
Just like
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I feel like that's kind of okay. Maybe I'm just different. I feel like it's weird to like actually like somebody online. Like you seen them. It's different if you think they're attractive. That one is different. But for me to be like, oh,
You're really looking online.
no, I